Well, hello everybody. I do believe we are running. I was a little unsure there in the beginning, but good morning everybody, and thank you for popping in from all over the world. I want you to know that we have showing up on our 7 minutes to ignite our week. Each week we have people showing up from England, Australia, Canada, and the U.S. So we are on a roll here, and we are on our way, just reaching out to our whole world to ignite them for their own possibilities. Well, this week, welcome. It's good to see all of you popping in here. Thank you. So we are building our audience because I want to reach out and touch. And I know you do too. So I'm asking you to help me do that. And this month, what we are all about, February, is about the month of achievement. I've named this the month of achievement. And we have rain here today. And I was thinking how nature is setting itself up for achievement. We're getting rain onto our plants and into our soil so that when the sunshine comes out in the spring, everything's going to start to flourish. So nature is setting itself up for achievement. So we need to be doing that same thing. Good morning, everybody. It's great to see you popping in here. Anyway, today what I want to bring to you, and all month long, it's going to be things to help you achieve, because I know it's in you to be great achievers. So we're going to talk about the one domino. And I have one here to just show you, just so you can see I'm all about the domino. And I really like my domino to have a 1 and a 6 on this side, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But I want you to find a domino somewhere and put it in front of you so you see it every day, because there's a lot of power in working with just one domino, or what I call the one power action. Well, everything starts with a dream, you guys. So we want to make sure our dream is alive and powerful, because that's what moves us along. Good morning, Canada. Good to see you here. Anyway, and that's what moves us along. So we want to start with the dream. And if your dream is powerful, then you just keep your focus on that. That be your domino. And if your dream is a little, maybe you finished your dream and you need to start a new dream, I just recommend you do a vision board. Why not? That powers you up and it helps you really become, it defines what you're after. The next thing is you need one inspired power idea. So once you have your dream, now you want to have an inspired idea. And then you need one power action. So we'll talk about that just a little bit. For me, my inspired idea when I was writing books is somebody asked me to write a book. I had no idea one was in me. And I've talked about balcony people before, but that was probably one of my balcony people. And then from there, I started writing more and more books, and I get to talk on that and teach on that and coach on that, which makes me feel more empowered and keeps making my dream bigger and stronger. So that my big dream, and then my inspired idea, and then my power actions. So I want to just bring to you, because the reason I love the domino, and I'll show you again just to remind you in case you popped in a few minutes late, the one domino. If you've gone on to YouTube, there is a YouTube presentation about the one domino. I think it's called the progressive domino. So go look that up. And they start with the tiniest little domino. Tiny as my little finger, the white of my little fingernail. And they give that a push, and they have 13 dominoes that get progressively bigger, where the last domino is almost my height, and I'm not quite 5'2". I think it's probably about 3.5 feet, weighs 100 pounds. And so they have these stacked up, and that little domino that's just the size of my white of my little fingernail, they have to put it down, because it's so tiny, with tweezers. So they put that in front of the other dominoes, and they give it a tap. And you know what's so amazing? What's so exciting? Last year, Ruben, my sidekick, he really brought this idea to my mind, and I've run with it because it just empowered me. In fact, I went out and bought 14 boxes of dominoes so I can share them with everybody. But that one flick started knocking over those dominoes, and it knocked over that 100-pound domino. Just that one flick. So that told me we just need one great idea. We just need one power action. We don't have to do the whole thing. So what I want you to do is to take a 3x5 card at home or at work, and I want you to write what could be your one power action that if you did it would make everything else easier or not even necessary. Isn't that cool? So I want you to go to that YouTube channel and check that out. So I want you to also figure out what is your one domino that you want to make your power action. So I have written a blog this week, and I focus on some ideas to help you power up your one domino, your one power action. So if you go to claudiacooley.com and just go to the blogs, you will find it there. It's the very first one, and I put it there. Prepared it for you because I want to empower you as you build on your one domino. So does anybody already have an idea what your one domino might be? Can you be just putting it in here on our chat? It's so cool to see all of you. Jamar's here, very cool, awesome. And so just put what you think your one domino would be. Is it more confidence, be more organized, more productive? Is it to have better relationships? What is that one power item? And let me tell you, when I said that there was 6 over here, I like to have 1 for my one power item, and then the 6 over here represent 6 areas of your life. And let me give those to you, and you can go back and listen to the replay of this so you can write them down. But one of them is your spiritual life. What's the one thing you could do in your spiritual life that would make all the difference? The next one is your physical life. That one's a little easier for all of us to figure out. Right here at the first of the year, I'm sure everybody made a lot of New Year's resolutions. Although, do you know the gyms are emptying out already? By the 15th, they'll be really slow. So if you've been waiting for the gyms to not be so crowded, the 15th is a good time to go start at the gym. But your physical life, that could be eating, how you eat, it could be how you move, it could be are you drinking your water, and I'm going to assign you. I drink 100 ounces of water a day. Even when it's raining outside, I make myself drink 100 ounces every day. Everybody says, you look younger than your age and you act younger. It's the water, you guys. Start on the water. Try to make sure that it's purified and not full of junk. And then your relationships. What's the one thing you could do in your relationships? What about your job, your career, your business? What's the one thing? Financial life. What's the one thing? And your personal life. And I hope you will pay strong attention to your personal life. Remember last week we talked about my purple and how I put it on my calendar. That's my time every week. I hope you're paying attention to that and you're putting that to practice. So I want you to remember it starts with your dream. Your dream needs to be big enough and powerful enough, and we need to be paying attention. We need to check in on that once in a while. And then, what is your one power action to do? And I'm excited for you this week. I'm excited to hear the outcomes. Remember, you can chat in on this after the fact even, as well as you can email me at claudiacooley.com, and this time you can put in the subject line one domino, and I'll know where it's coming from, and tell me what your one domino is. What is that one thing? So that I can encourage you in the future to check it back in with you to see if you're if you're powered up by it still. So everybody have an awesome week. Thank you for joining me today from all over the world. Go shout this out to your friends. Let's build this into a huge group. I have big visions. I have a big dream for Ignite Your Week. So help me do that. Thanks, everybody. Have an awesome, awesome week. Thanks for popping in. I see people all over here, and you are awesome. Go power up. Bye-bye.